Clear blue skies over downtown Denver. Yeah, wow. After yesterday, snow all day. A sign of things to come, no doubt, though, as the sun is going to be shining all week long.
And so you know what that means. Another round of snow melt today. The metro area saw about 1 to 3 inches yesterday, but it will be gone before you can snap your fingers. Thanks for joining us at 4, everyone. I'm Phil Lipoff.
And I'm Kim Christensen. That weather whiplash is continuing this week with record warmth on the way. And yesterday was cold, Chris Bianchi. I mean, it was cold.
I snapped it.
Gone.
Okay.
It's gone. It's gone. It's really going to be like that. You're not far off. I mean, that snow that we picked up yesterday, officially 2 inches at the airport. Congratulations, Denver. This will not be a bottom 3 least snowy winter on record. We are now up to about 24 inches of winter snowfall. That will put us, it's the 4th least snowy winter on record right now, but we're not getting snow again anytime soon. Fort Collins, you're not getting snow anytime soon, but you are going to be getting mid-80s later this week. Right now, low 50s in Denver feels pretty nice. After yesterday, we were stuck mostly in the 20s. We picked up about 1 to 3 inches of snow in the immediate Denver area, though. Areas south and west of Denver saw closer to about 3 to 6 inches. We did have one 10-inch report in Larkspur. Some pretty impressive snowfall yesterday, but today, all that snow melting away with those 40s and 50s eastern plains and 30s and 40s in the high country. In most cases, about 10 to 15 degrees warmer than this time yesterday. So a good spike in temperature. The good news is that also that wind has died down in the immediate Denver area, though it will pick back up again tomorrow. And the foothills, it will stay blustery tonight, and that wind will pick up again across the Denver metro area tomorrow. That also means a fire weather warning for tomorrow. I'll show you that in detail in just a second, but this is really the big thing we're watching for. A major and truly historic area high pressure that will bring us our warmest March temperatures on record for most of the state of Colorado. I'll break down those temperatures and show you in full detail what you can expect in just a few minutes.
Chris, thank you. Those cold temps that we saw this weekend also hit Nebraska, and that was a good thing because it helped fire crews work on that massive wildfire. There's several of them there.
Yeah, nearly 300 people, including some from Colorado, are fighting the Cottonwood and the Morrell fires. The Morrell fire is now the largest in the state, burning more than 572,000 acres, nearly 900 square miles in the western part of the state. The Cottonwood fire is not nearly as large, burning more than 122,000 acres. But if you do the math, nearly 8% of Nebraska is burning from these two fires. Fire crews are tackling the fire day and night, trying to slow its spread.
We got people guiding us to where to go. People pull up and say, hey, you need to go to road 752. It's hard on us, but it's a lot easier in the daylight than some of the guys that have been here all night running these discs.
The Rocky Mountain Complex Incident Management Team is assuming management of that fire. It's made up of personnel from Colorado, Nebraska, South Dakota, and Wyoming. Thornton Fire says the grass fire that broke out last month was not intentionally set. Their investigation found that the fire started within a mulch bed at a playground at the Pinnacle Charter School. That fire broke out on Huron and 84th on a hot and windy day, spreading fast across 10 acres of land. 5 firefighters were hurt working that fire. It caused significant damage to one business that lost more than 100 cars.
Thousands of workers walked off the job today at Greeley's JBS beef plant. About 3,800 to be specific are striking over alleged unfair labor practices. Workers have been out on the picket line since about 5 this morning. The union representing them says they are asking for fair wages and safe working conditions. In response to the strike, JBS said it is temporarily shifting beef production to other facilities to avoid supply chain disruptions and continue serving customers. 9 News Northern Colorado reporter Amanda Gilbert has been outside that facility all day talking to workers about the first day of the strike. Amanda.
Yeah, guys, and it's a bit warmer now compared to this morning, but you might be able to hear behind me, workers are chanting, they're holding signs. Now, this large group is standing across from the main entrance of JBS. Then there's another smaller group that is standing outside of corporate headquarters about 20 minutes from here. It's day one of what JBS workers are calling a potentially weeks-long strike.
It was really cold out here. My feet were frozen.
Many stood outside the beef plant they work at for hours.
Everybody good?
Employee Abner Wells is a union representative.
We can't afford to buy the meat we're producing. It's too expensive.
He's out here after getting out of the hospital.
I just had surgery on my foot.
Abner says that's not stopping him from being here.
Out here for better wages, better treatment. I waited 9 months for boots, and I've been wearing a boot that didn't fit for 9 months.
Next to him, another union representative shared other workers' experiences.
They don't provide sharp knives sometimes. Even though we send them out to like the knife room, they bring them back and they're not sharp enough.
Kim Cordova is the president of UFCW Local 7, the union behind this strike.
Oh yeah, the cost of living in Colorado is high, and their wage offer simply just doesn't keep up with the cost, with the rise of inflation.
She says they're fighting for a diverse workforce.
We have about 57 different languages that are spoken at this plant. This is an immigrant workforce. They're doing some of the hardest and most dangerous work that you can imagine, but really important work. I mean, they feed our country.
Yeah, a lot of these families are coming from across the seas, bringing their whole family.
Abner says he'll be out here today and possibly for weeks to come. And union leaders say they've met with the company a lot since May of last year, trying to negotiate a contract. And JBS says that the company's offer is fair and consistent with the 2025 national contract they've done with UFCW International. Reporting live in Greeley, Amanda Gilbert, 9 News.
Amanda, thank you. This is going to get an awful lot of attention as this beef goes all over the country. We know you'll be keeping an eye on it for us. Thank you.
Greyhound is launching a new bus route connecting Seattle and Denver. The new route makes stops in Vail, Glenwood Springs, Salt Lake City, and Boise. It'll run once a day in each direction, 7 days a week, starting Wednesday. Greyhound says connecting the Pacific Northwest and Mountain West makes it easier for travelers to explore the areas.
CEO from the nation's largest airlines are calling on Congress to fund the Department of Homeland Security. All as TSA wait times are increasing across the country and workers are still working without pay. NBC's Tom Costello has more.
Good day. So the heat is on right now with the nation's airlines telling Congress, get your act together, stop treating TSA officers and the traveling public as a political football. Pay TSA officers, because right now we are in a very busy spring break travel season with a record number of travelers coming through the system, according to the airlines, and yet TSA officers continue to work without pay. On Friday, the second busiest air travel day of the year, we had TSA officers miss their first full paycheck after missing a partial paycheck earlier in the month. TSA officers remain on the job, but so far more than 300 have quit. And hundreds are calling out because of the fact that they need to work a second job just to make ends meet to put food on the table. Food banks are yet again opening up around the country to help TSA officers. On average, TSA officers start at $35,000 to $45,000 a year. A member of Congress starts at $174,000 a year. So right now, with many TSA officers struggling just to make ends meet and wondering when will they be made whole, it's coming as we are in this real heavy spring break travel season, made even more complicated by the weather that's impacting airport operations nationwide today. We can tell you that Republicans are blaming Democrats, Democrats are blaming Republicans, but in the words of one TSA officer, we're not red, we're not blue, we're red, white, and blue, and we're here to protect all Americans. Back to you.
All right, Tom, thank you. And let's take a look. TSA wait times haven't been too bad at DIA, but there are still headaches today. The airport has seen more than 500 flights delayed and more than 100 canceled. But as you can see on FlightAware's misery map, it's just so appropriately named, that's mostly due to other airports, particularly weather out east.